Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love. That's it from above. Oh my god, body spray in my mouth. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. So obviously I'm looking a little bit different today. My hair got a lot longer. I've been using this like really good new like hair growth serum. You know, my new shampoo and conditioner. It's a wig. I mean, it's a wig. You can tell it's a wig. We all know it's a wig. I know I put it on poorly. It's not glued down or anything. Like, this is a $20 Amazon wig. It was never gonna look all that good, but I thought it was very fitting for my attempt at a Bratz makeup look today. I was vaguely going for Jade. I had this one photo of the Bratz doll Jade, and I wanted to go for her like very pinky purpley makeup look. The lip, I feel like the lip is where I really excelled, but I think this makeup look is really cute. She didn't have any jewelry, but like that doesn't make sense to me, so I added my little heart choker here, my little hoop earrings. Yes, I have a beautiful long brown haired wig, but that's not what this video is about. No, you did not click on this video to find out how I got this wig to look so natural. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in early 2000s beauty trends and makeup products. So I have done 2 of these videos before, and I have so much fun doing them. I love talking about vintage Bath & Body Works. I love talking about old drugstore makeup. I think the early 2000s are such a fun era. But before we get into that, of course, I have to share my Halloween decoration of the day. This is something that I'm doing for every video in the month of October. I thought it would be fun to share a little spooky decoration with you, and today's decoration is super cute. This is actually a new one. The last 2 I showed you were like really old. This is from Michaels. It's a cute little sign, kind of a vintagey looking sign. It says authentic. That's how you know it's supposed to look vintage. And it says authentic black cat's hiss, the Hocus Pocus pharmacy. And I just thought that was so cute because I like Hocus Pocus, and it has a cat on it, and I love cats. And I have a cat. His name is Bert. You've probably seen him in a bunch of my videos before because he is a big superstar, and he is not black, but he is black and white, and he's a big fan of this sign. But again, that's not what this video is about. This video is about taking a stroll down memory lane and talking about some early 2000s beauty trends. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. So the first product I wanted to talk to you about that is a relic of the past is something that I actually have never seen in person, but when I saw it online, I was like, I need somebody to confirm to me that this actually happened because I almost don't believe it. And that is another product from Art Stuff, everybody's favorite late 90s, early 2000s Bath & Body Works tween brand. Apparently, Art Stuff came out with a Halloween collection. Did this happen? Do you guys remember this at all? Apparently there was a body lotion and it has like little candy corns on it. So cute. There was also a roll-on body glitter that appeared to be Halloween themed that had little candy corns on it. There was a lip gloss that had little candy corns on it. Clearly it was a candy corn collection, and had I seen it in the stores, I absolutely would have begged my mom to get it for me, but I feel like I never saw it. Am I too young for that? We probably just didn't go to Bath & Body Works that time around. I don't know. I feel like, how could I have missed it? I don't know. Maybe it's a memory that's just too far in the back of my mind, but please let me know if you remember this, because I still almost don't believe it, because I'm like, how could I have missed this? I was such a big fan of Art Stuff. I had the CD. I had the Glitter Zone CD. How could I have missed an Art Stuff collection? But regardless, it appears like it happened, and I am absolutely jealous of anybody who got to pick this up because I loved the Art Stuff roll-on body glitters so much. They always smelled so sweet. They left you feeling all glittery. They made me feel like Britney Spears, which I loved, and I loved her, and I still love her. I've said this in other videos before, but I feel like all of the makeup brands are coming out with like body shimmers and body lavas and all these like shiny things to put on your body, and it just makes me long for Bath & Body Works roll-on body glitters. So I gotta find a way to get my hands on one of those. Maybe I'll have to go on eBay. But let me know if you remember this Halloween collection from Art Stuff, because I am just so jealous that I don't remember it. But I do love Art Stuff, and I do love Bath & Body Works, and that is a beautiful nostalgic memory for me. All right, let's move on to a makeup product, and the one I want to talk about is the Covergirl Outlast lip color. I remember these so vividly. This is one of the first makeup products that I was ever allowed to wear because my mom didn't let me wear makeup until I was 13. I know, suffering. But she did occasionally let me wear a lipstick, either that or I just wore it anyways and snuck out of the house. But I distinctly remember wearing this Covergirl Outlast lip color. And the thing about this lip product, I don't know what to call it. I guess it was kind of a liquid lipstick. So it was, I believe, double-sided, and one end was like a balm that you were supposed to put on before you put on the actual lipstick to give your lips like a little bit of hydration, since the other side was about to suck the absolute life out of your lips. And then the other side is the part that was sucking the life out of your lips. I guess it was a liquid lipstick, but it was like a really metallic-y finish, and it honestly felt like putting nail polish on your lips. Like, you put it on and your lips were immediately dry. Like, that balm did not actually do anything. Yes, it was long wearing, but like long wearing to a fault, to the point where I would be trying to wipe it off with a paper towel and it would come off like how nail polish does. It would literally chip off. You would get like flakes of it. I would be like scratching it with my nails, just absolutely destroying my lips. It never felt worth it to wear. But you know, I definitely made that mistake more than once. I definitely wore it multiple times after that, and I like the pretty color. I remember the color I got was like basically like what I'm wearing now, which is also what made me think of this product when I was trying to recreate this lip color. But yeah, that Covergirl Outlast lip color, whew, that took me back. All right, let's move on to a hair product. So a hair product that I felt like I remembered out of nowhere last night. Like, I was just thinking about early 2000s products, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my god. And I just remembered this Conair flat iron that had interchangeable plates. And as soon as I remembered it, I was like, no way I'm gonna be able to find out what this is. I don't know what to Google to find it. And I Googled Conair flat iron with interchangeable plates. And it was like, here you go, Walmart.com still exists, which was like amazing to me that this product still exists. I don't know if I had this exact one, but I was shocked to see that it's only $22 on Walmart's website. Like, I feel like I remember it being an expensive item that I asked for like Christmas or something, but I vividly remember this product. I didn't use the flat iron attachment very often, not very often at all. The attachment I used the most often, the crimping attachment, because everybody in the early 2000s used to like to crimp their hair. And of course you could braid your hair when it's wet and take it out in the morning, but who wants to do that when you could just use your interchangeable flat iron plates and put on your crimping plates and just fry your hair off? And I loved doing that. I specifically remember I crimped my hair in 3rd grade, which would have been 2003, but I remember I crimped it because I wore a hippie costume for Halloween in class. I remember I used one of my sister's old shirts. I tied a little flower thing around my hair, and of course I crimped my hair. If I can find a photo, it will be on the screen for you, and I'm sure my mom can help me find a photo. So that's a fond memory of my crimper, but I remember everybody had crimped hair. That was like such a popular thing. I'm sure we can find a picture of Britney Spears with crimped hair, and I'm sure that's why I wanted to have crimped hair. But that was like so styling for the early 2000s, and I kind of feel like I want to crimp my hair again. Maybe I'll pick it up. Oh my god, should I buy it? Should I buy this product? It's only $22. That's not so bad. And I could crimp my hair. Maybe I could crimp my wig. Okay, too many ideas. We gotta move on, but let me know if you remember this product, because I remember it vividly and I remember loving it. All right, we're finally doing it. We're finally gonna talk about it. It's my 3rd early 2000s makeup trends video, and we're finally talking about Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Wow, I feel like this is like one of the first things that pops up when you Google early 2000s makeup. This is something that like everybody remembers and is featured in everybody who did a how I did my makeup in high school video. I never purchased it for myself, but my mom had the Dream Matte Mousse, and I used to like to sneak into the bathroom and stick my fingers in it. Sorry, Mom, you probably didn't know that, or maybe you did, because I probably didn't clean it up very well afterwards. But I just thought the texture of the Dream Matte Mousse was so interesting. I knew a ton of people who did actually use it. I remember it made your skin look so dry. Not my mom. I don't think my mom ever actually really wore it. She probably wore it every great once in a while. Her skin never looked dry. Her skin is beautiful. Her skin is still beautiful. But I remember that it made people's skin look super dry. Like, it looked like mousse on your face. It looked the same on your face as how it did in the pan. But I remember that was like a cult favorite. You had to have the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. And I think they had a blush too. Am I remembering that right? If I am remembering it right, it will be featured on the screen here. I'm pretty sure they had a blush, That I would be more curious to try. I mean, because I don't think it looked good all over your face, but I feel like that texture could look good if like focused in certain areas. I don't know why, I just feel like it could almost be like a ColourPop Super Shock type of formula, like their Super Shock blushes. Do you think that's where they got the inspiration from? Because that's how I felt the first time I tried a ColourPop Super Shock product, is I was like, ooh, this is mushy, kind of like a Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Has anybody else had that thought before? Let me know down below. But the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse is definitely a very big nostalgia item for me from the early 2000s. All right, let's talk about a fragrance. I like to talk about a fragrance in all of my early 2000s nostalgia videos because I feel like fragrances were like a big part of the early 2000s beauty culture, beauty community, beauty industry. That was the term I was looking for. But I really do feel like fragrances were a big part of the beauty industry then. I've previously talked about how pink sugar was like the big craze and everybody wanted to have pink sugar and I never got to have it and I resented never getting to have it. And then I talked about my Britney Spears fantasy perfume last time. But today I want to talk to you about a little scent called Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, because Warm Vanilla Sugar just like sparked a love of sweet vanilla scents for me. The scent I'm using right now, I only got a couple days ago and I'm already in love with. It's from Pacifica. It's called Island Vanilla. Oh my gosh, it smells like marshmallows. It smells like sweet, sweet vanilla cupcakes. It smells so, so good. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of the pink sugar perfume, which is kind of fulfilling a desire that never got fulfilled when I was a teen, so that's great for me. But it also is giving me Warm Vanilla Sugar vibes. And I loved the way Warm Vanilla Sugar smelled so much. It smelled sweet. You could spray like 50 sprays on yourself and it would still fade away after like 15 minutes. That was my favorite thing about a Bath & Body Works body spray, is that you could like douse yourself in a Bath & Body Works body spray and still like an hour later you would smell like absolutely nothing. And I know that might seem like a con to some people, but that's something that I still value a lot in a body spray, because sometimes I just want it for the aromatherapy element. Like, here's the deal, I never want to smell good for anybody else. Like, I'm in a long-term relationship, I'm not trying to impress anybody, so I want him to think I smell good, but he knows I smell good because I do always smell good. But I like to smell good for more of like an aromatherapy element, and I like the act of reapplying something a lot throughout the day. And sometimes I want to smell like vanilla, and sometimes I want to smell like something else, and sometimes I want to switch it up throughout the day. I feel like I got really off track here, but we're talking about Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, and I feel like that's one of their original smells that I believe is still around, because when I googled it earlier I saw it in the most recent packaging. Obviously I have the one in the very old packaging, but I feel like I would still purchase this today. I wonder if it still smells the way I remember it smelling. Has anybody tried Warm Vanilla Sugar recently? Have they changed it at all? I feel like sometimes Bath & Body Works like reformulate certain smells and then they change and they're not as good, and it's like, why would you change a good thing? So let me know if you've tried Warm Vanilla Sugar recently. Has it changed at all? Is it the same old, same old? I'm hoping it is, unless it got better somehow, so definitely let me know that down below. But man, oh man, Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, that's a scent that'll really take you back. All right, I have one more thing written down here. I almost wasn't gonna include this because I'm like, what can I say about Proactiv? But I wanted to mention Proactiv because this is another beauty item that just absolutely dominated the beauty industry in the early and mid, and honestly even into the late 2000s. It's probably still around today. I don't know, I don't keep up with them, but I had to mention it because it was such a big part of the culture, and I had it, I used it. I just think it's funny that this is something that was pushed on all teenagers, no matter what your skin type, no matter what your needs were for your skincare routine. Like, it was just like, oh, you're a teenager? Here, have Proactiv. You have acne, right? Here, have Proactiv. And it didn't take into consideration if you had dry skin or if you had oily skin or if you had sensitive skin. And my skin was definitely a little more oily when I was a teen, but I've always had combo skin. I've always had super dry cheeks. My cheeks were so dry when I was younger that I actually had a prescription medicated cream that I used to have to rub on my cheeks. So my skin has always been sensitive and it's always been dry, and yet I still use Proactiv, and I would rub that mask / spot treatment like all over my face, and my skin was probably like, why why? But we did it anyways because that's what the infomercial said we were supposed to do. And it's just really funny how like big into skincare everybody is now. Like I feel like Proactive would not fly nowadays. Although I also kind of feel like Curology has become the new Proactive. I feel like Curology is the ad I see being pushed towards all of the teens on TikTok and on YouTube and everything. But at least Curology is like tailored to your skin type. I got like my one free bottle from Curology a while ago. They just gave me a serum with niacinamide in it. It was lovely, but it didn't make my skin break out or anything, and at least they take your skin type into consideration when giving you a formula. Whereas Proactive was just, hi teen, you have acne, right? Here's your Proactive. Proactive will fix the acne. And it didn't really fix the acne. I mean, I'm sure it was better than doing nothing maybe, but it was also like super stripping to my skin. I feel like it just made my skin look more red all the time, but you just kept piling it on. Oh my God, I used to put on so much toner because it would make my skin burn, and I thought that was it working. I don't even know what the ingredients in that toner are. If I look them up, I'll probably just be mad, but I remember it made my skin burn, and I would just put on more and more and more because I thought that it would kill the acne. I was like, oh, my skin is red and inflamed and burning, and I have open wounds that I'm rubbing this alcohol-based toner on. That's fine. This is all part of the process. The lady on the infomercial said my acne's gonna go away. What a time. What a time was Proactive. Did anybody else use Proactive? Please let me know. Did it work for you? Am I just being a hater because the Proactive didn't work for me? I don't know. Let me know. But wow, what an early 2000s thing. What a 2000s thing in general. Alrighty, and with that, we have come to the end of the video. As always, I have so much more I could talk about, so let me know if you would like to see another one of these videos. Even if you say no, I'm gonna do it anyways. I have a couple nostalgia videos I have planned specifically for the month of October. I have a video planned where I'm gonna be getting a little nostalgic about everybody's favorite vampire movie. Any guesses? Any guesses? It's Twilight. I want to do a video where I talk about the cringiest moments from Twilight while I turn myself into a vampire. So that'll be a fun little nostalgia video coming at you real soon. And of course, I love doing beauty nostalgia videos from the early 2000s. So I'll definitely be doing more of those too. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single time that I post. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I already told you to subscribe, but unsubscribe and then subscribe again. Don't do that. Just stay subscribed if you're already subscribed. But if you're curious about anything I have on my face today, please check out my description box for everything that I'm wearing, as well as a ton of Black Lives Matter resources, including petitions to sign, places to donate, and ways to help protesters. I also am going to single out a link to register to vote. Please click that link. The link I have is to votesaveamerica.com, so it's not only to register to vote, but you can check if you're registered, you can check what the voting rules are for your specific state. So definitely check that out for me if you have the time, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!